Hello, 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 and welcome to Bravo. We're Black. And today we have the best guest, special guest, my favorite guest. Well, one of my favorite guests in the world. Because
Oh, don't take it back now. Don't take it back.
because I love all my guests, but I have favorites, obviously.
Can Raven fight? That's the question. Okay. That's the question, goddamn it.
Okay, because me and Raven, we cut up. Okay. So that's why when Aaron had Raven on, he was really telling the truth when he was like, there's actually not a third and fourth member of BWB. There's just two third members of BWB because you and Raven are
Period.
literally on the same level. I have Kendrick from the I Cannot podcast, baby. One thing about Kendrick, he will go around the world and abandon his podcast for, a week or so, but he be on them Sunday lives, and those Sunday lives get uploaded to the feed. So regardless, if you don't get your solo dose of Kendrick or Kendrick with a guest, you always get you an episode on a Sunday, which is a great day for a release day, a special day for a release day, and very smart thinking about it because everyone else's release day is usually through a week or a Saturday. So make sure you are getting you some I Cannot every week. Right now, this is the Bravo episode. We'll be dropping on Saturday. We only really have two important franchises running right now, and they are running a race of who can be more ridiculous, more hilarious, more iconic, back on track.
Yes.
Salt Lake City has never missed, but I feel like Potomac is back on track and just giving Salt Lake City a run for its money. And I'm glad because, we got the East Coast and we got the West Coast going on. Obviously, Married to Medicine has dropped their trailer for, this is now season 11, I believe.
Oh, child, season, you know what, let
I
me
think
know.
it's really
Yes.
season 11. We don't have any Sweet Tea and Gregory, which I'm glad actually about that because I'm not missing them. We found out that Heavenly has allegedly been demoted from full-time to a friend of. We can speculate on that if we want to. And I mean, we just have great things to talk about with Salt Lake City, with how ridiculous it is, how hilarious it is, and how this trip is going to be great. So let's just get right into it, baby.
Let's do it.
Are you enjoying the most so far out of Potomac and Salt Lake City? Which one do you find yourself like really, I would say, rewatching?
Oh, okay. So honestly, Salt Lake City, I usually wait a couple of days to watch. And it's not even because like I'm not like wanting to watch. I love Salt Lake City as much like the next person. It's just like for some reason, Sunday viewing and Tuesday viewing is very different. It's just different. So Sunday I can watch live. I'm trying to get rid of the Sunday scaries. Like it's good downtime, just sit and relax. So I always watch Potomac live. For Salt Lake City, I talk about both of them every single week. So Potomac get their own episode. I might throw some hot topics in there, but they get their. I talk about them episode because they are just funny to recap. I also talk about Salt Lake City every Sunday with Emily on the live show. So I don't know. They going tit for tat for me because I'm really enjoying. I'm really having a good time in both cities, and it's such a good change from them Thursday helpers. I'm tired of all of their asses. They ain't got to come back for a while.
Okay.
And I think one of them still airing. Is OC still?
OC is still airing.
I know you
I
fucking
will be
lying.
talking about Miami just with my girls from Gossip Girls. We will be talking about that just because I didn't cover it week to week. I think it's going to be way more fun to talk about it with my Dominicanas. But
I know a few Dominicans, okay?
Sure. You do. I know you sure do. And we're gonna get into that for the Patreon. Oh, okay. So yeah, I would also say Potomac and Salt Lake City are both on each other's ass. They are running a great race. I am having a great time in both cities. I mean, I also feel like, well, now even though we're getting into illegal stuff on Salt Lake City, fraud allegedly,
listen,
thievery, the same thing almost that Wendy is getting accused of. Oh, in Salt Lake City, because we don't like to play favorites because of usually when a white woman does it, y'all are like, oh, this is in the past 10 years ago. Who cares about it? And now, Wendy is going through it. And listen, I was the first one to talk. We got on here and we talked about Wendy like a dog.
We talked
And
about it all, baby.
we still we're gonna do that again today. But we're
Yeah.
also gonna have to drag Bronwyn, bring that ass here. Um, so
Okay, let me ask you because I have to think sometimes, and now this is, I'm messy, so that might play into it. But I have to think when casting directors are like doing their big one, they're like, oh, this person, Wendy, oh, Jen Shaw, oh, not to put all these people on the same level, but anyone that's committed
yeah,
any kind of
we're just
crime,
talking
like,
about crimes in general,
right, like, oh, Tom
which shouldn't
Girardi's
be.
wife, or right, oh, Teresa Giudice, like all these people, oh, when they're going through this stuff, do you think after they run them like credit reports and run all them background checks, and I mean, I would imagine you see all this different kind of stuff that pops up that like raises flags. Do you think they're like, oh, in 3 years from now, that'll make a great story? Or do you think they're like, oh, I didn't see none of that? Like, what do you think these like actually shakes out? Because I'm more conspiracy based, so you know where I fall on this.
So you think that they know and they're like, this is gonna play out good.
Do do
I would say that if this was, I don't think that Wendy was something that we could expect though.
No, because this only happened last year. So hers
Yeah,
was she a new criminal, okay? You know how you people have new money? She a new
yeah.
criminal. Like she just started this shit. That's why they made all them dumb
There
mistakes.
is no, and then also like, yeah, I don't think so. But I think that when they hired Mia, they thought, okay, let's shake this shit up a little bit. But they didn't know how bad it was actually going to be.
Yeah.
Just like when Atlanta hired Britt Eady, they're like, oh, let's shake this shit up a little bit. I
Yeah.
don't think that they knew what was really, and you could have asked us,
Mhm.
asked the audience, AMA, like how it was going to
Like they
turn
did
out.
Adrian Bron. Okay, you know what?
Bro,
Let me not talk about Britt Edie business. Okay, even though he said that was some of the best sex he ever had in his life. Anyway,
that's
it don't
exactly what
matter.
happened.
Yeah. Anyway,
I saw that and I was like, Brittany, and I saw that she wasn't tagged because you blocked his ass.
right. Because
Don't
what you
you
won't do,
fucking
okay?
get on here. It's another Brady, okay,
Okay,
bitch.
with an A. Okay, quit playing with me. Quit
Rita.
playing with me.
Um, yeah, so back in the day, I don't think so, but if it's current, I do think so. Because if
Hey.
a Bravo account, like a fan account, a blog, whatever you guys want to call it, can dig up this information, then obviously we can dig up this information. It's just like with the casting on Love Island. If you can find you someone is using the N-word on a podcast publicly, your ass
Yep.
can find that. Like it's
Yep.
very easy. Netflix, these men are terrible. You guys, spoiler alert, in the history of Love is Blind, we've never had a season with no marriages. Like
Was this the first one?
this is the first one.
Oh, Nate. See, that's how you know this shit. They just
No one
casting for fun now.
got married.
That's a
And
shame. I'm
yeah,
glad that black couple didn't get. I was literally. I don't even watch.
thank
But
you.
I stopped watching a couple seasons ago. But I was afraid for that lady. I didn't. After he got in that cabinet, I was like, oh no. Oh,
What we
get out the
watched
cabinet, bitch. Get
really.
out the cabinet. Like, is that a cabinet? Is it a pantry? Is it an armoire? Like, what the fuck did he get in that he thought that would be okay to just stand his ass? Like, all of that was very alarming to me. But anyway.
And all that damn crying. Like at first I'm like, okay,
Ooh.
you're explaining how you were a foster kid. Okay, cool. But all that, the rest of that crying and crying for other people, I'm like, okay, we're not like, why does she, what? I don't even want to get into that. The point is that current day, it's so easy to do a Google search, and obviously you should have a dedicated person in casting, not just to cast, but also just to see where they've been, what they've been saying, and it's very easy. Am I boring you, Dorit?
Listen. I had, normally I have
Dorit?
to take me a little nappy poop earlier. I didn't get to do that because they had me in these meetings. Okay, I had to do a little yawning. Forgive me, friend.
Like,
I'm gonna
okay,
do a lot more. Okay.
I know,
The
I
fuck?
know, I know, I know. Just joking. But okay, so yeah, it's 2025. Long story short,
Yeah.
like simple.
Hmm.
So yeah, let's get married to medicine. Let's do that first because that is the
Okay.
thing that is at top of mind. I just watched that trailer, I am seeing, all of our girls are back. What we're dealing with, it looks like Toya is being put through the ringer. Heavenly, even though she's
Always.
allegedly a friend of, she's being put through the ringer. Like, the
Girl.
girls are front and center. Then we have the new people, and then we have Quad. She's with her man. They're trying to get pregnant, and then we have the new couple, which I'm excited about because I wanted to learn more about Dr. Mimi. She's the doctor, right?
And then man, yes.
Okay, yes, Dr. Mimi,
She a
and
psychiatrist, right? I think.
yes, okay.
Yeah.
So Dr. Mimi and her man, I wanted to know more about them last season, but they introduced them so late that I was like, "Listen, we have other shit going on. I don't care."
You know that stuff be pissing me off. I
Yeah,
hate
like,
I
why
hate
are
a
you
late
coming in
introduction.
episode 12 and this is Married to Medicine? So
And
we
they
only
shoot for 3
have
months. Like,
yeah,
please be so serious.
like, I don't care. Who are you? When did you start
Right.
speaking?
Yeah.
But we will be getting a lot more from her, and then I think we have what? I know there's another angel. We got an angel in Potomac, and now we have an angel in Atlanta. What a
Wait, so do you remember this Angel? Were you
no.
watching Basketball Wives back then?
I watched Basketball Wives every season, but I don't retain every season. Can you tell me who
Okay.
this angel is?
Absolutely. Okay, think back. Do you remember I'm gonna get her name wrong because I cannot remember her last name. But remember at one time there were two angels on the show. There was this angel, and then there was the other angel, Angel Brinks. That's it. I was about to say the
I
girl that make
remember
them
Angel
tack
Brink.
ass clothes. Yes,
Don't
Angel.
do her. She's
I'm
so
sorry.
sweet.
She real sweet. Them clothes be tacky, but she no Angel Brinks and Angel on at the exact same time. They were both like, I don't know if either one of them was a main, but they were both friends of, and they carried their weight, okay? But Angel, we knew at one point was like going to nursing school. So I think that's her
Okay.
like into this group. So that makes sense. I always, you know what? Bravo has finally kind of lowered their snobbiness and they've
Mhm.
now become open because I think even Candy's spoken about this. They used to be to where they would not look at any of the networks, any of the franchise, any of the
Yeah,
shows.
they won't want Tammy on it. I
Didn't want
remember that
Tammy
season.
on it. Exactly. They were like, nope, 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 no other people, no other names, none of that. But now they've kind of not lowered their standards. They've
No,
kind
they
of
just
like
opened
lowered
it
their
up.
noses. Exactly. They've lowered their noses. They're not, they're not so hoity anymore. And now they're like, you know what? You're a great reality TV personality. These shows are always looking for a rebrand or a refresh or a re whatever. Why not give that person a try? And so I'm excited because one of my biggest kind of qualms with Married to Medicine is I've always thought they didn't tap enough into the actual healthcare field. Like we only like really saw medical doctors, emergency room doctors, or gynecology. We never like tapped into the nurses, the CNAs, the like all this kind of stuff. Like you can be married to medicine a whole lot of different ways to where we not just
Mhm.
staying in that same pool. So I'm glad they've kind of diversified their portfolio, you know?
Yeah. So she was on Basketball and I did she have any qualms with anyone? Like anything memorable happen with her? Because I pride myself on still being a Basketball Wives
It
viewer.
was a while ago. No, it was a while ago. Okay, this was back when like either Drea was still on the show or it just left. Like it was
Mhm.
that it was a minute ago. I'm trying to think when it was, but Big Brinks was on the show making clothes, so it was around that time. I want to say it was
Okay,
around the
well,
time.
I need to go back and what was you gonna say?
Nothing. I thought it was around the time that Jackie tried to fight that lady in that dress and she fell and she was like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Me,
Me as
me
fuck, okay?
as fuck. Like, I don't know how y'all be doing it, child.
Right. I can't breathe either, child.
Oh my
Ooh.
goodness. Okay. Okay. But so yeah, so what do you think of the trailer overall?
Um, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I go through these periods. You've known me long enough now. I go through periods with shows where
Yeah,
sometimes like I'm all in, but then sometimes I'm like I kind of need a break.
tapped out.
Exactly, tapped out. I think Married to Medicine's kind of reached that tapped out point to me. But
Mm,
I am very interested to see this group dynamic without Heavenly actually like leading the charge. Because Heavenly, that's a power player in Married to Medicine. So her not being front and center, but Funky Dineva, for y'all that don't know, YouTuber. he did say that Heavenly filmed the entire season. She said her contract, like they couldn't get a contract right for 8 weeks or something like that, and they're only shooting for 12. But he said she filmed the entire time, so we should
Yeah.
expect to see her throughout the entire season.
She's
So,
present throughout the entire, promo,
hmm
and, so people are saying that they think it's because she's running for office.
Heavenly, please.
I listen, look at who we
We
have as
visit
president.
Atlanta, okay? We go to Papa Do's in Atlanta. Are we go is Heavenly go tax us to get there? That's the question. That's what I want to know. Yeah, are you gonna be able to get your gumbo, friend? That's what I want to
That's
know.
the real question because that's the only one that I'm really trying to go to, like,
Okay.
that's the one time for me, but I like, obviously, it feels like it's funny when we think about it, but look at who we have in government. Like, if we really
Listen.
said this, like, what, like, 3 years ago, then, okay, that's I mean, still would've been kinda funny, but it wouldn't be as, I feel like this is not something that I'm like, "Oh, this is so unserious," because
She's a doctor, so
she's
yeah.
a doctor, but she seems to actually, like, care about her community, but at the same time, I'm like, "You care about your community, but what's going on in your house?" Like, we're talking about arrests,
Mhm,
with the children that you found out online.
mhm.
We're talking about, like, alleged babies, like, politics is a reality circus in itself.
And is. And is.
So you need
Okay.
to get I just hope that her house is really in order
Yeah.
before we, go into another realm where people will be digging up dirt on you because it's no better or no better than
No,
Married to Medicine.
no, you just raised a great point. Did all that stuff about her son come out after she announced that she was running for the race? Like, I know whatever I'm sorry, y'all, but whatever seat Heavenly is running for, it ain't nearly as important to be up there digging up stuff on this lady past. Like, that's
It's
crazy.
not that deep.
Like, I
Like,
feel like she's
and
running for
we
like
need
HOA captain, ain't it?
not each other. I'm sorry, y'all. That's extremely loud, but that was funny as fuck. Like, it's not that deep. She is not running for, like, the new president of the United States. Like,
Right.
please.
Like, what are we
I
doing?
still don't even know. I just know that I see her sometimes talking about in a suit, "Get out and vote." And I'm like, "That's very important." Like, we should be voting. That's why
Yes.
my black ass is at no y'all, shout out to everyone at the No Kings protest. Just make a change. I will not be there.
Yeah.
I'll be at the polls.
No.
I did my part.
Yes.
So yeah, so I just feel like it's not that deep. But at the same time, if you're on a reality show and you're running for office, then you're kind of asking for it, I fear. Like,
Yeah, unfortunately,
it's
yeah.
that's just what it is because
I
I and then okay, so some people think that it's because she ran for office that she got demoted, but, others think that Bravo is saying you can't be full time if you're running for office, and I really don't think that that's a rule. Like,
'Cause we've
not that
seen
I
it
don't
before.
think about it. We yeah, exactly. With Thomas Ravenel, like I know that the standards are different for white people though. So but
Right.
I don't remember that being a rule though. I don't know if that's really like the
No.
I think that maybe she is running for office and she's like, maybe I shouldn't be full time. Like,
I can believe that. Or do you think, because there are people out there kind of hypothesizing that she was already about to get demoted and she used this as a viable excuse. She was on Jamal Bryant's what does he have, a podcast?
I guess. I
A
don't
pulpit. She was in his pulpit chair and they
it's
was
more
they was talking and
the church live.
exactly. And she was saying, I mean, she made it sound convincing to where like I felt like she was telling the truth,
Mhm.
but she was saying how, "Oh, well, I didn't find this out. They were trying to figure out whether I could run or not, and, it took them 8 weeks before they finally got my contract together and told me I could and all this kind of stuff, and then at that point, they had already decided I was gonna be a friend of and all this kind of stuff, so
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, and then this is what I wanted to ask you. What is the status of Sweet Tea and Gregory? Because when
Ooh.
did they get divorced?
No, she was just on live talking about they building a stronger foundation.
Yeah,
Now, why
I'm
they didn't
like,
do that beforehand, I don't know,
why
but
was there divorce rumors? Like, her dumbass literally stayed. Like, what are we talking about here? He's still in love with Claude, and that's why y'all had to leave the show. That's
Ooh,
surrealty.
ooh,
But yeah, like Sweet Tea, I'm not gonna miss her like at all. It wasn't her, it was Greg. Greg just when he starts all that legal shit, mm-mm, it's
yeah,
too much. Phaedra, as much as I love her, go on Atlanta.
she's back where she
Eh,
needs to
Like
be.
you're
She's thriving in Atlanta.
yeah,
Well,
like
on
let's
Atlanta.
just leave it, leave it there.
Yeah,
But I'm still excited for the season. I'm always excited to see the Married to Medicine girls because they're the most consistent show on Bravo, and I don't doubt that we'll get a good season. And I want to see Quad actually like in love, and like I never saw her think about having kids. I like she just hated that man. And then she was dating some
yeah,
people, but we didn't get an insight on it. But now we have an insight on her, the queen and her king, and I'm ready to see like where it goes. So shout out
let's
to
see. And
Married to
Contessa is
Medicine.
full time now, and
Yes.
I always feel like that's needed because, but I also feel like it's good to have, but I feel like it's absolutely needed when Heavenly is full time too, because people don't check Heavenly the way she needs to be checked, and
And Contessa
Contessa
is like, bitch. Like,
exactly, Contessa squaring up and she running, she getting barefoot and she running after that
bruh,
ass,
then.
okay, and that's what I like to see. God damn it, so
Listen, don't
we
write
need it.
a check your ass cannot cash.
Period. She said her exact words was that fat ass security guard was eating a sandwich while I was getting chased. I said, you know what?
Me as a security guard, hi, I get
Right, because what's this, provolone? Okay,
it.
let me
I'm
know,
scared
goddamn
too. Like shit, this bitch
it.
from the
Okay,
military. Like, what you mean?
right.
Okay, so let's go on over to Salt Lake City, where
Yeah.
it's the most unserious shit happening. Hilarious arguments, like it's Mary Cosby being a star. I
Truly.
mean, the only person that's really just pissing me off is Heather, honestly, because it's
She's
just like
not.
you are talking about how Lisa can't get away with this, and you're trying to hold both Lisa and Angie accountable. And it's like, what about you though? When you every time you get to talk, it's about your book, basically.
Mhm.
What business do you have? Like, even I'm not even a Bronwyn fan, and I can say that okay, we are seeing her go toe to toe with the head bitch with this, which is Lisa. We are seeing that her husband fucking hates her. Like, we're seeing that she's
Fighting a
on
mama.
this show. Yeah, yeah. Her mom does not like her either. Like, we're seeing like what's
Them
going on in
eyebrows.
her life, and I feel like that is a housewife. Like
Yeah.
if you gon' you gotta be able to let them cameras in. Let them
Yep.
cameras in. As much as I don't wanna see Todd, I
Baby, Ty
he
crossed them arms at the end of the episode. He said,
he
"Now you
don't
know
give
this
a
is
fuck.
affecting my business now." I said, "Oh, I said,
And I
Brian, run."
I'm just like, "Oh my god." Um,
Mm,
yeah, so the only one that's really not doing their part for me personally, and I think that she thinks that she's doing her part by getting in the middle, is Heather. It's just like, why are you the one who thinks that like, "Oh, we can't let her get away with this." If the beef is between Lisa and Meredith, and Lisa's being accused of saying something about Meredith or whatever, and Meredith said, "I mean, I know she did it, but that's my friend. I forgave her. We put it in the past." Why are you dredging it up and like
okay,
constantly trying to
okay.
say, "Look, we need to hold her accountable," when it's literally she knows. It's out in the open. We have to allow Meredith to think, if Meredith don't want to see it, then Meredith don't want to see it. What does it have to do with you? And then we go over with her and Angie. And it's just her saying one thing to Angie about, "Oh, she can't keep doing this for us." I'm just so glad that you're taking accountability. Lisa does not take accountability, even though that might be true in a sense. Like, okay, Lisa's not
Yeah.
taking accountability, but you are also in Lisa's face talking about, "Oh, well, no, I do trust you. I do think that I do love you." So if you don't fuck with Lisa, at least Whitney is now like Whitney has been standing on that shit for like 3 years. She don't fuck
Right.
with Lisa. She don't like Lisa. Lisa don't like her, and they beef. Heather is just like, we need accountability. We need accountability. And she has all these things that she's hiding and she's trying to make these moments. But what about you, Heather? Every end of the season, you're trying to make a moment. Oh, let's all go through each other's phone. Oh, let's all see who was talking
I be
about
needing
each
that.
other.
I be needing that. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie. I be
yeah,
needing
yeah. No, at the
that.
finale, it
It
definitely
do be
works.
eating,
But
right?
through the whole show, it's like, what is it about you? What are you doing? What the hell do you have going on?
I actually feels like we around the same people because it's Heather and Meredith are both kind of. I love this cast overall.
Right.
I love this cast. Like they
All
all like mesh well together. Like I love it. I don't need any changes. I'm good with them like that. But if we're talking about like what's getting on our nerves about people, Heather absolutely is doing a lot, like she always is. I like Heather's role on the show because Heather does this thing that I always clock, which is she will do this thing where she's like, someone will say something, she's talking about my taxes or something like that, and Heather will be like, so what are you saying right now? Are you saying that she's talking about how the government called you by your government name? They called you. They arrested Todd. They said this is gonna happen, and she would like recap everything. You'd be like, "Bitch, I ain't
you
say
need to
all
say all
that."
that.
Right? Like you've been reading them articles, bitch. I know what's going on. Like you, please be so serious right now. So I like that she don't. And now Heather don't got nothing going on, and we definitely know that. I do though get her frustration with Meredith because Meredith is doing this thing where it feels like some off-season pacts got made. And it feels at
Mm.
first I thought Heather made a pact with like Lisa and Mary, like to like, no, we gonna be ride or die no matter what. We gonna not let these girls get us. Angie is gonna be the enemy, like it is gonna be what it is. But then Heather started being like, well, no, and this and that, and Lisa, this. So I was like, oh well, maybe she didn't drink the Kool-Aid. But it do feel like sometimes that Meredith is like, you know what? I'm not gonna get engaged in this. I'm not gonna get in it. I don't know if I believe it, which is good if that's your friend. You want to stay on a good page with your friend.
That's what
I
I
get it.
feel like. It's like that's
Right.
my friend, and also I actually have
And this
beef with
old
other people
shit.
like Brittany too. Like I don't like this bitch.
Right.
Like let's talk about the bitch
Exactly.
that I don't like. It's not like
Exactly.
I'm here like trying to be neutral. Like I will say Meredith could step up a little bit in the
Mhm.
drama of things, but she has a beef going on with Brittany all the time. She just does not like
Yeah.
the bitch.
She don't like
So
her at
I
all.
think that that's okay. And I like that, her and Angie were not getting along. And then she spoke with Angie and they're like, okay, well, but why am I going to also, even if it's true, believe or be on Angie's side over my actual friend's side? Like it
Yeah,
wouldn't be realistic to do that. And it's just like
that's
Heather's
true.
like, come on, get mad, do something. Like, girl, you do something.
Right. Right.
Let's talk
And I
about.
believe
Oh, go ahead.
I really believe that Meredith, obviously we all a couple seasons ago, especially I think Monica season.
You
Meredith
thought
was
that
doing a
she
lot
was.
behind the scenes. Exactly. Doing a lot behind the scenes. And so I sometimes feel that when the allegation against somebody is like, well, you put out this story or you did this and you did that, I feel like Meredith don't want to rock the boat. Sometimes she'd be
Because it's
like,
her.
these bitches go jump me. I don't need to do that shit. So she'd be like, you know what? I'ma move on. I'd be like, you know what? I clocked that. I would too. I don't blame you. I don't
And
blame
I
you at all.
just, yeah, like you know what? You make a great point of, Meredith's like lack of kind of like calling people out, but it
Mhm.
just makes more sense to me because I just don't like when someone is trying to make me be mad, with someone,
Yeah,
especially someone that they're trying to also be the friend of that person. Like it feels like Heather just really wants to be she's always been desperate running behind Lisa, but it just feels like she wants to be the only one on Lisa's side. So Lisa is
hmm,
crippled and has to hang out with her, just like she had to hang out with Brittany up off screen. And it's like, we know that that was not true at all.
right.
Lisa is spinning the fuck out. Um, like at home, her husband and business is mixed, and that is always not a good idea at all. She
Mhm.
is a Sagittarius, so they really seem to be hard on the exterior, but on the interior, they're like very, very soft and fragile. And are the one that people like depend on. But it's like John is like, you hear what you want to hear, and you don't want to hear anything from me. Like you do what you want to do at the end of the day. So why would I sit here when it's pretty much like redundant? Like,
Right.
so
Uh-huh. Listen.
and she's like, I gotta call my dad in the car crying because no one wants to listen to me. It's because, she has a strong personality. She probably doesn't let him get a word in, and she doesn't want to hear anything. She doesn't want to take accountability at times. So
Right.
he has to
Right.
deal with that. Like,
Uh-huh.
and he's married to her, so he has to deal with it 100% of the time.
He was trying to jump in that scene. He tried to say something, and she was like, "Yeah, but anyway, what I was saying was," she was like, "I know
Exactly,
you fucking
because
lying."
you better
Like this,
shut your
okay? Like I'm holding the snowflake, nigga. Like calm down, okay? Like
like I'm
what
already
you
on
doing?
the right of the right of the right.
Right. Like where the
Like,
guy? Like when I get to the nosebleeds, like what's going on here?
this
Like
is
what is
my
happening
show.
here?
Like, what the fuck?
Right.
Let me
My
clock back
God.
in.
Right.
It just feels like she's being targeted, and it's like, okay, whatever. Let's get to how Brittany is a terrible mother.
Oh,
This shit is crazy to me. Like when her daughter came in
yeah.
there and said that, like, oh, I came to meet you last time, and you ended up making out with Jared, and we barely spoke. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Child. Child. That lady just she keeps giving the exact same. She just like, "Mama, I just want you to
Pay
like calm
attention.
down a little bit. Just like don't date for like 3 days so
And
we can
she's
like
like,
actually
that's
talk."
gonna be a hard ask.
Right. She like, "Girl, these niggas want me." I'm sorry. Okay, let me.
They own me.
They own me. They own me. I'm sorry. Like, what you want me to do? I'm sorry. Like, you see it? The fuck?
But that's just it's terrible to see, but it makes for great TV because I'm like,
Mhm.
your daughter is literally like, she took the 10 minutes that she had off work to come see you, and you can't even just give her that time. Insane. And then,
Crazy.
like, even this time, she's like, "Well, you're just getting to know me," and this girl is what, 18, 19 years old. And I understand on one point, it's like Brittany is saying, I
You're
had to take
becoming a new person.
yeah, like, I had to
You're
take
growing.
care of you, and now I'm trying to live for me. I had to stay in
Mm.
a marriage that I didn't wanna be in. So now you're adult, I'm free, you went with your daddy.
Uh,
So
but
you
then
chose the side.
right. But then I would have been like, "But mama, why you think I did that? Like you
Exactly.
were like I've been trying to get this bowl of ramen noodles for I don't know how long. You just would not put them in the microwave. You wouldn't put them on the stove or nothing. I had to go to my daddy. I was trying to eat. Like
A
the
little
fuck?"
girl to choose the dad over the mom, that I'm sorry, I know that it shouldn't
Mhm.
say a lot, but it says a lot to me. Like, if it was a
You know, we
son,
sit it on Housewives a
you
little too often for my comfort, but okay. That's
I
kind of scary
know,
when you
but
think
especially when she's talking about, like, the awkwardness of it. She's like, "You think I wanna talk to my dad about my period?" Like,
right.
it's just, and Brittany is kinda just like, "Remember when I got you steamers?" Like, "No, bitch, I don't remember that because I was 4, and that's the last
Right.
time you paid attention to me."
Exactly. Like, are you gonna buy me a coffee today? Because I don't. It don't
Right.
look like you did. The
It's
fuck.
insane. It's insane to watch that. And then lastly, Bronwyn. Bronwyn has been running all over the place, calling out people's lawsuits. Obviously, she does not like Lisa. They had that fake truce, and now the T has dropped that, which I'm not surprised at all. Like you, your mama really don't fuck with you, and it's not just because of being a teen mom. Like you were running wild. Um,
Oh no.
so
Well, her mama is a raggedy trick though, with some terrible eyebrows.
she
She looked like the
oh,
Grinch.
she is just such a disgusting person. Like, how can you
Hmm.
sit in your child's face and, like, even though some of it may be true, why are you sitting there being taken care of by your child
That's
in
the
her
part.
house, being disrespectful
Ooh.
on camera? So there's so
Ooh.
many different layers to it
Mhm.
that it's just like, what the fuck?
It's entirely you like disrespect me at your house. You can't do that over here. Matter of fact, go in there and clean up that motherfucking room. How about that?
Exactly. Like,
Cause who you
to
playing to?
go.
No, sis. No. Mama got
So
me
she
fucked up.
has she's worried about Lisa's lawsuits, and then it comes out that she has some theft charges, some fraud charges, um,
Mhm.
something that happened when an eviction when she was, way younger. So like, that's the eviction is whatever. But
Yeah.
10 years ago, and she's what? She's 36, 38,
Yeah, I think she like that
38.
because when she said 20 years ago I was in college, I said, "Oh."
Oh, okay, yeah. So she's like 38. So when you was 28, you was out here running around doing fraud,
Mhm.
and that's when you met Todd?
Come on, Jatavia. I know that's right.
And she can't talk about it because it's sealed? No, we're gonna talk about it because you're on the show and you wanna talk about Lisa shit. So whoever put it out there, even it might not even be something that was put out there, like, even though obviously I believe that it was put out there, but
Right.
it didn't have to be because like we discussed at the beginning of the episode, with these bloggers, with the internet that we have today, we can pull up anything.
Anything. Well, let me ask you that though, since we're talking about it. Who you think put it out there? You think Lisa was like, "Bitch, I know you fucking lying," and when they got them papers, who you think did it?
I don't think Lisa necessarily did it. I think that it was the fan accounts. Like,
I can believe it.
the fan accounts are just like, I don't like this bitch. This bitch is talking about a lot. Like, you're new here. So
And
it's
Lisa
one
Barlow
thing.
fans are, each franchise has that one person, like Potomac has Karen.
Mm,
They've got Lisa, OC. Well, don't nobody really like nobody on OC, but every city got like that person who people will like. Well, not people, because those particular fan accounts will go and do these like
mhm.
certain things for, like on
Right,
their behalf. They be like, "Oh no, you beefing with my bitch? I know
right.
you fucking lying." And so then they go and dig up all this stuff, and then all of a sudden, boom, a new deep dive. All of a sudden,
Exactly.
so
And that's
yeah,
why you really shouldn't be like talking all that cash money shit about people if your side of the street ain't clean.
that's
Because we
true.
already have so much to talk about with what we just saw about why would you even put your daughter business out there in the first motherfucking place? That's number 1, 'cause she always talk about
Validity.
my daughter this, my daughter that, like, why did you put that out there, first of all? And then we see how your husband treats you, the way that he acts, we see you lying about
That
things,
man ate that last cherry. I know she was she wanted to cuss. She was like, "I know you fucking lying."
like,
That's
do they
my
not
only
have conversations on
right,
like, even if we hate each other, it's like, "Hey, we're gonna go film a scene, can you pretend that you can stand me for, like, 20 minutes max?"
right.
So, it's just
And
like
don't eat this cherry. There
exact
you go,
don't
disrespecting and
motherfucking
eating
cherry.
cherries. Damn.
Exactly. And it's also I hate to give a man any kind of straight man any kind of, like, agreement, but, like,
Mm,
I don't really I agree with him when it's like, "Why are you going around these bitches that you claim that you don't like?
right.
We allegedly have this money." What happened?
Mhm. No, so I picked up my phone because somebody from work was texting me, but
Uh,
I saw you don't watch this shit, but I watch all the 911s.
but
It
tell
says
me, about she
911
going to
Nashville.
space?
Well, no, they just came back, so no, that was good. Okay, that was good.
What was she can you tell the people why quickly tell the people why Angela Bassett went to fucking
Yeah,
space.
she needed to be there first of all, okay? So it was like one of them things. You remember how they sent Katy Perry ass and Gayle King up
Yes.
there? It was something like that. They saved the guy who owned like the company's life. I don't know if you call it a company, but he owned the spaceships and stuff like that. He owned
He's
that.
like the Elon Musk of that
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
show.
yeah, that.
Okay.
And
They
so they
saved his
saved his
life.
life. And so he was like, "Oh well, we're putting together this thing where we're sending people up and then they'll come right back down. It won't be too long, it's just a matter of hours. It'll be like that." Basically like making fun of that whole thing. Child, they got up there.
I
I don't
didn't
know
know that
why
was that kinda
Angela.
show.
Oh
Like,
yeah. Oh, they do let me tell you something. One thing about Angela Bassett and Jennifer Love Hewitt, they go get put through the motherfucking ringer every damn season. I'd be like, I would have retired so damn long ago. Y'all got me fucked up at this point. Like y'all got me fucked up. But they sent them up there. And so something happened to where something like came crashing and then it was like, oh God. And so then they lost gravity in the thing. They trying to get back to where they was. The girl figured out that okay, now I get a little silly. If that wasn't silly
well,
enough.
that was like, what? It gets sillier? The fact that they are in my face is silly in itself,
No,
but go ahead.
on 911 Nashville, they've been battling a tornado for 2 weeks now. I don't know what they doing over
What?
there. It's been a lot, okay? But back to regular 911, which is in California. The woman on Earth figured out how to use her cell phone to call up there. Now, I don't know what cell tower she connected to, but she got a hold of somebody and she talked them people down on how to get back to Earth. So,
That is
listen,
wild
black
to
girls in STEM, okay?
exact important. Well,
Important.
if she can do it, I can do it, so keep it
Period.
on.
Okay.
Wow, that's amazing.
Mhm.
I don't even know where I was at, but yeah. Bronwyn, we're gonna have to talk about it. Bring that ass here. It don't matter if it's sealed, because guess what? It's unsealed now that we know about it.
Make sure you go on that trip because I need y'all to get
Go
into it,
on the
okay?
trip.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I understand now. At first, I was like, okay, she does she need the money, or does she just want? Is she just setting up to get away from her husband? She's setting up to get away from her husband. That was
Okay.
my question last season, and it's been answered with these few episodes of this season, because you can just tell that she's telling him like, I need some kind of emotion from you, and
Yeah.
also I want to go on the trip, even though I supposedly hate these women, and I think that I'm mightier than them, and I'm the honest one, and I'm putting everything out there. And yeah, I lied about something. I think that I'm holier than thou.
How old the lady is.
So it's just like, okay, if you are going to go on this damn trip with these people that you allegedly cannot stand, these people meaning Lisa, it
Mhm.
it's like, if you don't need the money, you're doing this because you wanna get away from your husband, and that's why
Yes.
and Todd clocked that, and that's why he's like, "Okay, but when you come home, I don't wanna hear that shit. Leave it at the motherfucking door."
And you know what? I need she been married to him long enough too, where I feel like she can get a bag now. So if you
Absolutely.
do want to leave him, but wait, oh, I was about to go so morbid. I'm not gonna say that, but I'm gonna just say, s- it's a couple things in your life, Bron, when you might be able to wait out. I'll just say it like that. Just maybe give it a minute. Maybe try counseling on the parental front and the husband front too. Because what I would hate is for you to get all this spouse support, then have to take care of two parents. So just listen. Wait a couple. Wait a little bit, and then
Wait a little
we'll.
bit, especially
Yeah,
because this is
just
the only your 2nd season, so also
exactly.
solidify your place.
Exactly. Like you holding it, so don't let
Yeah,
Brittany snatch your shit.
because
So
Britney's coming,
okay. You
okay?
really should have one. I'm just
Bad
saying,
mother
but
or not, like,
mhm,
we're still there. But
mm,
yeah, Salt Lake City is so good. I'm always like, I love Lisa, and everyone is on her ass this season. She can't get a break.
like
I
back
hate
pockets, okay?
I hate seeing that, but I also hate the dissolution of like Mary and Angie's friendship. Like, I don't know
Mm,
where that's going, because I love them together.
yes.
Love them
They
together,
always bounce back. And I feel like Angie knows at this point, she like, okay, I know sometimes Mary go squabble up and I just gotta take them punches.
and
Like,
it's
it'll
not
be
gonna make
okay.
sense, but it's gonna be fine.
Right.
Just stop
Exactly.
talking about her farts. Simple.
Please. I'm not gonna lie, that would have pissed me off too. Like them first two times it would have been funny, but
Not
okay,
even the
bitch,
first 2
like
times.
not
One
too
time it's like,
much.
"Okay, like, we're on camera also. Stop.
Right.
You're gonna
Right.
have me, like, a stinky ass bitch." Like, and what am I, fucking
Hey.
Stacy? Like,
Oh,
So speaking of
exactly.
Potomac, just
Come on, segue. Come on,
speaking of
segue.
Potomac, I mean, just no notes. I'm just having a good time.
So good.
It's fun,
Yes.
and it's
That's what
funny.
matters. Yes.
And Kiana is also like really bringing it with Angel and this whole chin check thing. Giselle
Mhm.
admitting that she no longer has to lie on people because they are lying on each other was hilarious to me.
Love
Um,
that.
Stacy is back with her man, and we found out that she really was uh divorced allegedly.
Her being
But
back with this man is really Stacy, please.
it's just funny to me, and she's just so funny. Like, just her bringing up that she was Nigerian. That that I'll
I
never forget.
truly love everybody on this cast. Like this cast,
It's
just
so
like Salt Lake City, this particular cast. Oh, that's bad for other people because I know like Candace probably want to make a comeback one day. Karen will probably be back next season in the full time. I don't know if they'll like slow roll her, like friend of first, and
Soft
then
launch.
yeah. So there we go.
Soft launch,
Soft launch, exactly.
criminal
Soft
back.
launch.
But I don't understand why she needs a soft launch.
Oh,
Teresa was in there running a gang and she came back. We stopped production till she came back. So let's be real.
you know
Let's be
what? You
very
right.
motherfucking
But
clear.
also, she might not need to be Sasha Lock in the shit. We could probably keep everybody, and Wendy gonna be in jail, so she probably could.
Okay.
Oh, huh? Well, I
So the
know.
thing is, Wendy
Mhm.
responded and she said that that whole well, what she didn't say is that she didn't do it. That's my problem. But when she responded, allegedly that whole search was illegal and there were some facts that were there that was reported that were not true. So, what do you think about that? What do you think about Wendy's response?
The responses have been particularly funny to me, I will say. But you know what? I was hoping, I've been really looking forward to what legal strategy they were going to put forward
Yeah,
because I didn't know where they were going to go with this.
especially
Like
from a lawyer.
from a lawyer, exactly. So I didn't know what strategy they were going to put forth, as they say on Law and Order. But I was nervous because to me, that email was going to determine what kind of strategy you could put forward. But she was like, no, damn the email. They shouldn't even been able to read that shit. And I was like, you know what? Clock it, okay? If and one thing I know is what they call it,
If you don't read
suppressing the
your
evidence. I
yeah,
suppress it, goddamn
it's
it.
just like when you that's why you gotta know your rights. If they don't
Mhm.
read you your Miranda rights, even if you murder well, I'm not gonna say to feel sorry. I'm just saying, okay, if you go in the store and you take some Louis, some Gucci, and you get caught and you get arrested and they don't read you your rights, then you could throw that whole case out.
Exactly. I was not
So
Mirandized, Your Honor.
if they didn't do the proper thing when they came to that house and they saw those stolen items there allegedly,
Mhm.
um, you might not have a case.
You didn't see nothing.
Just like with I don't want to get too far into it, but
Ooh,
with Luigi, they saying that they didn't arrest him properly. So
ooh,
you don't know.
free my nigga.
Listen.
Just
And I do think that she should worry about be on defense with the legal people more so
mhm.
than like bloggers. Cause I saw that she sent all about this he like her team sent all about this he like an email saying, "Hey, this is inaccurate information. Take this shit down." And I'm like,
Ooh.
"This is what you guys are worried about?
You listen, these housewives, one thing about them, they go focus on the wrong shit,
The fucking
okay?
ego is what will take you
Mhm.
down." That's
Mhm.
what will take you to just like when we saw Karen get arrested. She's like, "I am the grand dame." Baby, that shit went to your head. That don't mean that you can just treat life like Grand Theft Auto.
Truly. Like,
Okay, so I'm
see
gonna need Wendy them. Like, listen, you kind of ate with that because if y'all wasn't supposed to be there in the first motherfucking place, then there is no motherfucking case. Okay,
period. You
so
better say that
Wendy,
shit, friend.
Karen, Bronwyn, Shannon.
Lucy. Oh. I thought we were just naming people, my bad. Yes,
I'm
go
naming
them.
alleged criminals.
Oh,
So no.
yes.
Listen, be on the lookout. Get it how you live. Be very careful. Just know that sometimes locking in a season does not mean that you need to lock in your hands in handcuffs. Is there anything else you'd like
But
to
there.
add? I would like to thank you for coming on the podcast. You will be back very soon. That's why I'm not too worried about doing a proper outro.
Yes, because you coming right over to mine. Yours is a Saturday release, mine is a Friday release. On mine, we're talking hot topics though. So we're doing a lot of pop culture stuff, couple Bravo things, but that'll be fun for us. I'm enjoying all the shows. Y'all go watch them. Don't watch OC. Leave them alone. They ain't talking about shit. Leave them alone. But otherwise, yeah, I'm having a great time. Having a great time.
Well, I thank
Um,
you for coming to chat with me. I love you so much. And everybody, as you heard Kendrick, we will be on I Cannot very soon. So make sure you go to I Cannot, rate it 5 stars, buy
yeah,
him a coffee, a beer, something. Tune into those Sunday lives. And if you don't tune into it, download them right after because that's what the fuck I do. Support Black
period.
art. We love you. Thank you. Say bye to the camera, Kendrick.
Bye.
Love.